Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Boone coming at you all with a brand new best resale items of the Supreme week. We're coming up on week 4. We got a lot of heat to talk about today. There's actually some really cool items dropping. Some of you might call this a sleeper week. It's a brick week for your boys, so you know I gotta pull up. I'm actually kind of hyped though about this week. Let me know what you guys think of the week in the comments down below, and we're just gonna hop right into this video. If you all want to cook it up every single week on Supreme, join my Discord by dropping a subscription. Hit me up on Instagram with proof you subscribed, and I'll send out invites before tomorrow's release. We got a live cop also coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We're about to be whipping it in the kitchen, live cop dojo. I'm super excited, so let's just begin this video today. I hope you all enjoy. So here we are on Supreme Community, and we're just gonna go through my best resale items of the week. We're not gonna talk too much about the bricks because there are quite a lot this week, but what else is new with Supreme? I actually do think though this is a pretty good start to the season. Like, there hasn't been a week yet where I was really just like, bruh, this is so trash, like what am I gonna buy? Because I definitely am eyeballing some items for the week. We have the Velvet Underground collab, a couple accessories, we got some nice lookbook items, so let's just hop into it. Starting it off, we have these Stanley vacuum insulated bottles, and honestly I don't know why this is the most upvoted item. Maybe because it got a fat Supreme logo on it, because this is not gonna resell like for that crazy of money. It'll probably do decent, like at least down the road it will. Right away I would say maybe like 10 bucks over retail, 15 maybe. Supreme does a lot of these water bottles, like I have several of them just sitting around, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been doing these, so it's nothing new. These do look like higher quality bottles than what they usually use, so that's nice, and I think that'll help these out. I mean, they're like stainless steel bottles, so I mean I'm gonna be copping at least one of these in a cart. I would recommend trying to do like a multiple item cart with these. I think that makes it worth to go for, but single carting, I don't know, I wouldn't do it personally. And if you're about to be copping this, you have to go for the red colorway. It's just the Supreme classic, but I don't think I'd be targeting this item right away this week. There are better things to go for. Next up is the Supreme Velvet Underground sweatshirt. I haven't talked about this Velvet Underground collab at all yet, or at least my opinion. I did do a video yesterday which some of you thought was me making fun of the Velvet Underground, but that was not like the intended purpose at all. I was just trying to rip on Supreme customers like myself. Stupid. But when it comes to the Velvet Underground, I'm not as ignorant as some of you might think. My mom was like a huge Velvet Underground fan. I'm pretty sure she still has some like t-shirt from like the 80s or something. My mom's played several Velvet Underground songs for me in my lifetime. I already know about Lou Reed. Like, I've been on that photo tee shit because that's one of the photo tees that's been the hardest for me to track down. I've tried to get a Lou Reed photo tee for quite some time. Despite my mom's fandom, I'm not gonna act like I've been on Velvet Underground or anything. Like, it's definitely not my favorite band. I've only heard like a few songs, but I don't know, it's not a band I've just never heard of or anything. So when it comes to this hoodie specifically, I'm not really into this. I actually think the all over print is 10 times better. I have heard some controversial things surrounding the Velvet Underground, so I don't even know like what opinion to have of them, to be honest, but I do think I'm gonna secure a shirt for my mom at least, so I gotta make sure I get one of those in the carts. This is not gonna be it though. I don't think this sweatshirt's that dope. It's just, I don't know, it's whatever in my opinion. I wouldn't go for it for resale either. Next up, I haven't even really looked at these designs very much, to be honest. We have another shot of the band right here. I mean, this isn't a bad shirt or anything. This is kind of cool. They have like a little poster on the back. I'm always a big fan whenever Supreme does items with graphics on the front and back, because like, you know what I'm saying, I love these all over graphics. Like, peep game, bro, this shirt goes so crazy. I just wish Supreme would definitely do more of these all over graphics on both sides, because I'm a huge fan of it. This is not my favorite tee, but I could see myself grabbing one of these. I gotta decide on a tee to get from my mom because her birthday's coming up, and I got a splash for my shouty. That really just called my mom shouty. Okay, let's keep moving on, because again, like, I don't know, I don't really see like resale for this shirt. The Velvet Underground is definitely not like popping with the youth nowadays. It's obviously a more old school band, so I don't think there's gonna be a ton of like awareness of who the Velvet Underground is. That's gonna affect resale, so I don't think these two items are gonna perform too well. But let's keep moving to the paneled arc hooded sweatshirt, and this is a lookbook item I remember roasting because it's just so like bizarre to me. I don't know what this design is with these like little like panels. I don't really fuck with it, to be honest. I think it's kind of whack. The black colorway is decent, but y'all see that arc logo, like we don't even gotta speak on that. So this is definitely a miss for me. I'm not really rocking with it too much. Just so weird. Like, what is this panel? Like, huh? Let's keep moving. We have the Delta logo keychain. Bro, people on my Discord dead ass were like, is this a Delta Airlines collab? Like, Come on, bro. Like, really? You think this is Delta Airlines? Like, nah, bro. First off, we Alaska Airlines on this side, but I actually think this is a really cool design. It reminds me of like some older Supreme shit. I've never seen anything like this from Preem, but I don't know. I think it's cool. I personally really mess with it. Obviously, I'd go for this colorful one. It reminds me of some like art I would see somewhere in Seattle. Like, there's so much random bullshit art around this city. It reminds me of something like that. So I think it's a cool little logo. Cool on a keychain. However, $24 is a little steep. Like, let's not act like that's not taxed a little bit. Come on, Supreme. So I think, again, this is like a multiple item cart. You could get like a shirt, get one of these, get one of these. Of course, that's a big old brick cart. So actually, I don't know. I wouldn't really buy one of these unless you plan on using it for the personal, because I mean, keychains don't really resell with Supreme. But moving on, we actually have one of my favorite items of the week, and I really do think this hoodie could end up popping off. Not right away, because honestly, this will probably do kind of bad at first on the market. It's a $200 all over print. I believe Nico is like an album from the Velvet Underground. I'm not positive, so if y'all gotta roast me in the comments, just do it right now, all right? Like, I'm definitely not quite aware what the Nico relation is with the Velvet Underground. I'm guessing it's an album, but I don't even know what's going on in this hoodie. We got these weird faces, but I mean, I kind of mess with it. I always love my all over prints for hoodies and stuff. I think it's just so dope. So I'm a huge fan of this, and I do think down the line this will be going for at least maybe $350, $400 in like maybe a year or so. These all over prints always go up on the market for the hoodies. Look at the Shears hoodie, bro. Like, I cannot believe the Shears hoodie is selling for almost $300, $350. So this easily can do those numbers as well. I might end up going for one of these. I really do mess with them, to be honest. I think it'd look dope in person. Some of you probably roasted me for buying anything from this collab without being super aware of the Velvet Underground, but come on, bro. Like, I've been known about the Velvet since I was like a little kid, so come on, son. Like, cut me a little slack, even though I'm not a big day one fan or nothing. Moving on, we have, oh, these are crazy, the Supreme Velvet Underground Nico tee. So this just told me original album artwork, so this is like their debut album, and this shirt I actually do like a lot. I'm really glad Supreme's bringing back the little tiny Supreme logo in the corner, because they've done a lot of collab tees that didn't have that little Supreme box logo, and it makes the hypebeast cream. Like, that's what we need for these shirts to perform well. And I actually really hate the colorways they chose for this tee. They're really bizarre. Like, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of these colorways. This kind of reminds me though of the Mike Kelly collab. It's got the little like panels going all over. That's cool. The back again is really dope. I'm loving the back sides on these tees. They're looking real nice from the back, you dig? I'm just a big fan of, like, I already said that 50 times. I love my graphics, folks. Let's keep moving. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I don't really think, I mean, again, these are not really gonna resell at first. I don't think any of these t-shirts are gonna do too well right away. If you're gonna buy anything from this collab, I'd say these all over prints. But we have this camp cap. I know y'all looking at this box logo in the corner with the red and you're like, oh shit, bro, like, is that gonna resell? Nah, I would pass on it. I mean, you might end up making 10, it's another like multiple item cart item, so if you want to have like the biggest cart in history, throw this one in there, but otherwise I'd probably miss out on these. They're not really gonna do well. They do 1 billion camp caps a year. Moving on though, we have another hitter item from this collaboration. So this is original artwork from the Velvet Underground's Loaded. So I guess we're working with a different Velvet Underground project now. And this is a crazy graphic, bro. Like, this looks like some just, I don't even know. It's just such a cool print. I love the staircase going down to like your balls in the front. That's cool, I guess. It actually kind of looks weird on the white now that I look more, but this black one's like kind of hitting. I mean, I like both of them. I'd love to be able to see the back side of these because they kind of left us hanging. I don't know if there's anything on the back, but these are fire, bro. I really like the colors and stuff on these. Really interesting designs. I don't know if these are gonna resell. This is a hard one to choose. I don't think rayons have been doing that great recently. We're coming up on winter, so I don't see these doing that well. And if they did well, it would take until like this spring or the end of the season. So if you want to hold on to something, I definitely recommend these two items for holding. But let's keep moving. Next up, we have the Velvet Underground drawing tee, and this reminds me of those like Life is Good t-shirts or something, or like those little stickers they put on the back of families' cars. I don't know, these are just kind of corny in my opinion. I'm not really into them too much, but I mean, it's not the worst. It looks like we don't have anything on the back either. They left the boy hanging, so we're gonna move on from those. Delta logo varsity jacket. I do believe one of these was worn, I think the red one, in the teaser photo for this season. Nothing too crazy. We have the exact same Delta artwork from that keychain. Actually it's kind of cool. Like it is pretty basic, I guess, for a jacket. The logos aren't too big. There's not like an obvious Supreme spell out. So the hypebeast moment of silence, you know what I'm saying, that's a miss. I don't think we're going at 338. That's not very good. We're not going for that. We have the love-hate baseball jersey, and I don't think these are the worst. This looks like some like gangster tattoo that you'd get down in LA. Like I don't know, bro. These ones are weird. I actually do like them though, to be honest. The more I look at them too, I don't know if these are embroidered though. I feel like that's screen printed, and that's a huge L. Like we don't want that screen printed bullshit. 110 on a jersey, it better be embroidered, and it's probably not. So I'm not gonna get one of these, but I actually think they're kind of cool. I don't really think they're gonna resell. If they did, it would be the black or red colorway for sure. But let's keep moving. The cat long sleeve pocket tee. I'm a huge fan of this just because it's an older Supreme item. I've always wanted to get this cat on the hat. Oh my god, bro, I didn't even mean to do that joke, but I love this little design. There's hats that have this cat on them, and it's not the cat in the hat, but I've always wanted one of those hats because I just love this logo. I have the pin with this little cat. It reminds me of the Cheshire Cat or some like old like Mickey Mouse cartoon or something. So I'm a big fan of these. They're super cool. Like I wouldn't buy them because it's like a $78 long, like who cares? I don't love it that much, but I do think it's a really cool design. I wish they'd used it on like a t-shirt. If they put a fat graphic of this cat on a shirt with just a little Supreme spell out, I would have called it a day, put it in the cart. But this is not going to resell. Ray's logo sweater, we don't even got to look at these. Ray's logo sweater is a brick. Like we don't even got to look at those. We got the quilted paisley jacket, and now this might be the biggest sleeper item of the week. I'm surprised it's so downvoted, but at the same time I'm not surprised because I feel like people are trying to downvote it, acting like, oh bro, this is a trash item, like no one's gonna resell this, and then there's gonna grab like 3 sizes, 3 colorways and resell them on the market for some guap, because these are actually not too expensive. What's retail? $188, which is really good for a reversible. I actually love the backside and just all over print in general. The paisley is hitting this season. I love how we can go from like a gangster little paisley shits to this hipster ass paisley. These are like the kid friendly paisley designs, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't looking like some gangbanger walking around in these, you just look like a hipster. I personally love the blue colorway. I think the yellow is a little too loud, but whoo, that blue colorway, bruh, is a hitter. We might have to even go get that because I'm really rocking with this one, bro. Like, oh, I can't pass this one up though. It's so nice. I really like it. Is that a little like, yeah, we got the corduroy on the collar too. Shoo, okay, that might be a cop, bro. As of right now, I'm thinking I might be going for this quilted paisley because if not at first, I think at least $250 it can do on the market at first. It's just a really original design. Supreme's not done a jacket like that before, so I definitely see some potential. It's just really nice. Like, it's clean as hell. Girls would be complimenting the shit out of you in this jacket. I'm letting you boys know right now. My girlfriend was just here. We just did a video together, and I would have had her like verify that because I promise you she was rocking with this jacket as well. But let's keep moving. We got to talk about these beanies because I do not know what's going on with this shit, bro. Like, what is happening with these? What is this backside though? Like, this is a throwback to the mid 2000s with the little bills and the beanies. Like, that shit is just so clowning to me. I wish these were just normal beanies because the classic logo looks so clean on them, but they had to add this really stupid little backside. Like, bro, that shit is so clowning. I'm definitely not gonna get one of these, and they could end up reselling. They're only 36 bucks. It's pretty cheap for a beanie. But let's move on to actually one of my other favorite items from the Velvet Underground collab. I'm a little bummed out now that I see these are $98. Like, bro, come on. I know these are like a nicer material than the tees, but I would have just taken this on a t-shirt. Like, I'm just bummed out. Like, I really would have liked to get one of these. This black colorway is so hard, bro. I like ringer tees. I'm a huge fan of these, honestly. I love it's got like all the homies in the band on the front and the back, front and back graphics. That's how we rock in. Supreme logo on the back. These are dope, bro. I really like these. That black colorway hits. These really remind me of some older Supreme. That's one of the reasons I love this Velvet Underground collab, honestly, is like, I don't know, it just reminds me of some of the older Supreme designs, and that gets me hyped. It's a nice nostalgia because I miss those days, bro. Supreme collabs are so lazy now, but this is honestly not a lazy collab at all. I really do think they killed it on the Velvet Underground items. We got some really ugly beanies. Like, damn, these are ugly. Denim shirts with just a little classic logo on the side. These are really not bad at all. They're pretty clean, honestly, and I could maybe see this denim one doing decent. Like, I almost want to grab one. They're 128 though. If it was like 110, I probably would have gotten one, but 128 is too much. But if any of these did well, it'd be the denim. And finally, we have these really ugly like bootleg Gucci hats, and honestly I'm bummed because I think just with the tiger and the logo, these would have been dope. Then they had to add some like awful floral print, and now it just looks like an awful Gucci item. So we're missing out on that. That's a huge no. But let me just go back and tell you guys like my favorite items of the week. So I definitely think quilted paisley jacket has the potential. Obviously just the two paisley patterns. This black one's way boring. I do think the rayon potentially down the line, but honestly I'm not sure if I'm seeing it on this rayon. I do love the design though, but I don't know if it's gonna actually do that well. I do think this hoodie will perform well, not right away, but I do think down the line if you hold on to it, it is definitely worth the cop. The t-shirts, I would say probably this is the best tee just because it's got the little box logo in the corner. This one's not bad though. I don't hate the collab at all. I feel like people think I hate this collab. Like, no, I don't, bro. I think it's actually a really good one. It's not lazy, which just gets me hyped. At least they put some effort in on these designs. But yeah, those are probably my best items, as well as this little insulated bottle. But this should be an easy week for the boys. We've had some rough goes. I don't want to talk about like the last 3 weeks of Supreme, bro. The website has been so bad, bro. Tragic. Like, they have to fix it this week. It's not the craziest week, so I'm hoping it won't be as bad. Y'all bot boys running a billion tasks. Chill out, bro. Like, let a homie just cop something manual. I really want this jacket though. I think that's what I'm going for. Let me know what you're going for in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had to kind of rush a little bit. I couldn't like crack jokes and all that because it's Wednesday. Drops by Jay lacking on me. I tried to wait for him to do the whole drop list and he took forever to come out with it, so I'm a little behind schedule, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. It's been your boy Boone. I'll see you guys tomorrow during the live comp. Let's get it. Let's cook, baby. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm out. Peace. If I went down